Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. And in this video, we're going to do a breakdown of the newest and for now, what looks to be the final chapter for the foreseeable future. Alright, so we begin chapter 25 with Copia sitting down for a portrait drawing, which is being done by Judith. After just 10 minutes, he claims it looks great and asks for it to be framed and hung up in his new office, which was finally completed. We see him show everyone his office. As we pan around, we see the poster for Right Here, Right Now, but it's instead called Right There, Right Then. We also see a vinyl plaque for the 7 inches of Satanic Panic with a sticky note on it saying Frater Imperator. On his desk to the left, we see the photo of Young Sister with the original iteration of the band, so Papa Nil. So the young version of his parents, and then to the right, we have a 2-picture frame which has one close-up of the face of Young Sister, and the other picture is the older version of her. Then we get a look at the wall, which now has that newly framed portrait done by Judith, which is just awful in the best way possible. In other words, just not very flattering, but somehow completely fits Copia's style. Then below to the right, we get another vinyl plaque of 7 inches of Satanic Panic with the alternate album cover. In the middle, we get his 2 previous plushies, one as Cardinal Copia and one as Papa Forge. To the left, my guess is that group picture is just supposed to represent a group picture of the clergy. Marika starts to mention that it's been such a good year with him as a boss, and mentions that he even helped out his brother. They begin to mention the matter of the air balloon, which of course we saw from the events of Right Here, Right Now, but he stops them and says that it was all in his head, because if we remember correctly, pretty much throughout all of Right Here, Right Now, Copia was afraid of and anticipating his death, as that is what typically happened before a new Papa took over. But instead, it was his mother that died, and he ended up getting promoted to Frater Imperator, and his twin brother V being made the new Papa. He says he will only enjoy this briefly because he needs to take a vacation. He lets them know that they have done really well without him, and that he's going to leave. He thanks them all one by one, as My Way by Frank Sinatra begins to play. He then proceeds to walk out the door with the suitcase, as the song shifts to the My Way cover by Sid Vicious. He walks out the property gates and heads to the right. Then shortly after, we see a truck drive by going the same direction, as the camera cuts to black with blood splatter as the credits begin to roll for the chapters 20 through 25 that we've been getting this last year. And honestly, to me it feels like it's implying Copia got hit by that truck. Not only because the cut to black with the blood splatter, but because the song playing, which as we said was My Way, that's a song that some label as being associated with death. It's a very popular song for funerals in order to signify a life lived on one's own terms. And in a meta way, I can see this being handpicked by Tobias, especially this cover version of it, in order to signify that he's going out on his own terms. So all in all, it's a very bittersweet chapter, and the last chapter we are to get for a very long time. But that was my breakdown of chapter 25. If I missed anything, please let me know down in the comments below. And let me know if you think Copia will make it through, or if you really think that was the end for him. If so, maybe it makes a little more sense as to why we got that portrait of him in the office. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all of our upcoming videos. If you'd like to support the channel, check out our merch shop. And for more on Ghost, take a look at the rest of the channel, because if you have Ghost, you have everything.